Hey gang, Bison here. It's been a few months since I did a video. I hope everybody is doing well. I want to say Happy New Year to my gang out there who watches. Haven't been doing too much, with my industry. Things are picking up slowly, but with the pandemic, it's gonna be a while. So I've been just doing little things here and there, and I'm finally getting to a few things, which is strange because in the situation we're all in now, a lot of time on our hands, but motivation lacks, and that's what I'm going through with showing things and doing stuff as far as the channel goes. But this is what I just kind of did. I didn't show the process on how I did this, but let me explain. I had a while ago, a long time ago, I'd purchased this knife, which is in the sheath. It's a knife made by a company called l.t.wright, l.t.wright knives, and it was a specific design for the hidden woodsman. But it didn't come with a sheath, so I had gotten this leather sheath from Badger Claw Outfitters, sent the guy the dimensions, and this is the sheath that was made for me with the dangler. Oh my God, I don't even know how long it's been since I've received these things. It's been a couple years, but I finally got a chance to fit it, and maybe because it was sitting, but the knife fit in the sheath and it really wouldn't go in. And with the knife being in a box and the sheath being sitting by itself for so long, it was very, very tough. And the sheath was custom made, and it may be a little too long. I measured the top of it here, and it's like I've got like 1.25 inches of the actual handle sticking out. What I did was I soaked the sheath in warm water for about 2 hours or so. I lubricated the bottom portion of the handle here because it is full tang and there's blade sticking out right and left. And then here's the blade. Tip is about here-ish. I lubricated it with some oil and I wrapped it in saran wrap, stuck it in. I'm going to let this sit in here overnight to kind of form properly. And I also have a custom ferro rod by l.t.wright knives that matches sort of the handle of the knife, and I wrapped that in saran wrap as well, because if the moisture gets on the ferro rod, it will eat through it in time. So it's going to be sitting overnight for several hours, at least 8. And I don't want it to corrode. So that's one thing I've been doing, or did. So putting that aside, I also have, my buddy Pete gave me this zebra pot. This is a 16 centimeter pot, bushcrafting pot. This is a popular pot by Joe Robinette. And the thing that kind of disturbed me was, taking out the center here, it has these plastic clips on both sides. And the plastic clips would kind of, once you lock the lid up and hang it over your fire, keeps the lid on. But in time, or very shortly, these clips will melt, having it over a fire. So, I neglected to show you the process, but I actually made, with some metal hangers, I watched a YouTube video, thank God for YouTube, these replacement clips. If I remember the gentleman's name where I viewed this on, I'll add that link. And these clips will replace the plastic clips or nylon clips so that we're not going to worry about any melting in a fire. So I was just going to kind of take these off and install them and just show you guys and girls out there how that looks, if you're interested. Just something. So this should easily pop off. Let me grab my knife. I'm a Victorinox freak, so there's one. There's two. There's phone activity now because I'm doing something. Usually when you take a day off or you're doing something, that's when the neighbors act up or the phone acts up, or it's like sometimes if you go to the bathroom, that's when you get the calls you're expecting. So anyway, I digress. Clips are off. Plastic clips are off, that is. So here we have our new metal clips made from a hanger. We're going to separate here and put them on. There's one. Now, when I mentioned my buddy Pete had given this pot to me, he's a good friend of mine. He's into bushcrafting. He also is a survivalist, prepper. Not to date myself, but you know, back in the day they were called survivalists. Now we're called preppers. There are the clips. And they're on. And he had won some giveaway and got like several of these, so he gave me one. So let's see how it looks or works. Push the clips up. And there we go. Now we're not concerned about, you know, lid popping off when you're boiling in the fire. We're not worried about any plastic melting. And they kind of flop over nice and easily when you take the handle down or the pot yoke. So then when you want to lift the lid up using a blade or a stick, it'll come off easily. So anyway, back to my buddy Peter. He doesn't have a channel yet. We're trying to think of, you know, kind of a direction he wants to go in. But there we go. There are the clips. He's kind of shy, but I'll get him doing something. So anyway, there's a little pot modification for the zebra pot with homemade clips. If I find the link to where I learned how to make these, I'll put that up. It's been a while. And then I'll see how this knife, once it's dry in a couple hours tomorrow, form fits, and that way I can get the knife in and out easily, and everybody will be happy. Here's a quick peek at how it looks. Oil coated blade, saran wrap. Thank you to my beautiful bride for having all this stuff I can use. And there we go. Alright, gang. There's a little update of what's going on, a little video, and I'll see everyone soon. Thanks for watching. Bison out.